Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to get pretty warm in the afternoon. We're looking at mid-80s, so kind of warm out there. We have a cold front, though, that'll come through overnight tonight. That'll kind of knock the temperatures back down to those fall levels, and it'll also stay pretty dry. There's a small chance of a shower with the system. You can kind of see that here on the bigger picture. You can see some rain up here north of us. And that's where most of that rain will stay. We might get a few sprinkles during the overnight hours, but I'm not anticipating anything significant here across the area today. Should be just pretty good, mostly sunny skies. As we go into the evening, you see a few more clouds. You can actually kind of see the front here with the cloud cover. There's the front. It shows up pretty well, actually, there on the Futurecast at around 10:45 at night. Just entering our area with a few clouds. You can see the rain's pretty much all completely gone at this point here on the Futurecast. So I'm not anticipating much. I mean, you may get a sprinkle tonight, but it won't amount to anything. Here's your forecast today. I mean, it's going to be pretty warm. We're looking at mid-80s this afternoon. So once again, back above average after yesterday being in the 70s. So back above average today. The good news is it doesn't last too long. A high of 84 is what we're going for. Normal is 78. So we're 6 degrees above normal with a high today. And you can see the record is 88, so we're a few degrees below that. Here's your other highs around the region, around the area, and you can see mainly low to mid-80s. So once again, this is above average temperatures. But if you're not looking for above average temperatures, the good news, it doesn't last long because as we go into the evening, usually I did leave a small rain chance in just in case we get a sprinkle. But for the most part, it should just be mild tonight. Temperatures there will be in the 70s. And then tomorrow morning, we'll be cooling off. So the dry air, cool air is going to begin to filter in the morning. But it won't fully be here. So most of us will be in the 50s tomorrow morning and the low 60s. So not widespread 40s tomorrow morning, but Thursday morning we will see widespread 40s. So that'll be the cooler air coming on in. The rip current risk is low today, low tomorrow, low Thursday. So good news. If you're at the beach or heading to the beach for the next couple of days, it looks pretty nice out there. All right, heading out in the tropics. This doesn't look so nice, does it? We have a brand new tropical system. This would be Tropical Storm Melissa. So this is the M storm. It is in the Caribbean, and this one's going to be interesting. Where's it going? Well, let's check out the official forecast path for this. It is wacky. So it's just kind of spinning around near Jamaica and Haiti. This is going to be very problematic for Jamaica and Haiti because those are mountainous countries or mountainous islands. And this is going to be spinning for days. It doesn't look like it's going to be terribly strong, mostly a tropical storm or a low-wind hurricane. But they may be getting rain for days. Keep in mind, they're mountainous. Cuba here, Haiti, also Jamaica, all very mountainous. And when you have rain, especially from a tropical system that gets lifted up a mountain, get these storms that are lifted up the mountain, that actually squeezes more rain out of the storms. And then, of course, it has to go down the mountain, down through all the little rivers and gorges and all that kind of thing, little streams. And then you get flash flooding, you get landslides. All these issues are going to be very problematic in the coming days because this goes through Sunday. This is a full 5-day forecast, and it's just kind of spinning in place there in the Central Caribbean. So that is going to be a big-time mess for them. Let's see if there it goes. See if these spaghetti, and here you can see these are the spaghetti models, and I know some people like to make fun of the spaghetti models. Well, here they are living up to their name, spaghetti. You can see not a good grasp. And when a system gets this slow, that means nothing is steering it. And when nothing's steering it, it makes it really hard to know exactly where it's going to end up. This is just like a marble just kind of rolling around on a table. And where will it end up? It's really hard to know. One thing we do know, though, is that fronts are coming down. I'll get this into motion. This is one of our models, the European model. And it's going to run out a full 7 days. And one thing we do know is that eventually there's going to be a number of fronts coming off of the U.S. here in the coming week, multiple fronts. And as long as fronts are coming off the U.S., it's going to make it impossible for this thing to work its way into the Gulf. You need a window, and I don't see a window for it. You need a long enough window between the fronts for the system to sneak up in there. Don't see that happening. We got fronts. That'll keep it out there. That's kind of why it's just going to be stalled out. And eventually it's likely to be lifted off to the northeast back out into the Atlantic. That's the most likely scenario. Now, it's not the only scenario. If these cold fronts are weak, and it can find some space in between them, it could eventually work its way into the Gulf. I think it's extremely unlikely that can happen, but it's not a 0% chance either. So it's something we'll keep an eye on. But boy, what a mess. This is a week-long forecast. So this is next Tuesday, the 28th. So not too long before Halloween there. And look at that. I mean, that is a stout-looking system down there near Jamaica, just dumping rain on those islands. This is going to be a big-time mess for them down there. So tropical season, it ain't over yet, folks. Back to our forecast. Our forecast is pretty quiet. We're going to be looking really good next couple of days. We do turn a little chilly on Thursday morning. Widespread 40s. So basically anybody north of I-10 will be down in the 40s. So cool air there. Otherwise, just really nice throughout the rest of the week. Next decent chance of rain will come for us on Sunday. Boy, we need whatever we can get there. So we'll have to kind of wait it out and see. But that's going to be our next decent chance of rain is going to be on Sunday of the weekend.